Yo, what is up, guys? It is the man in the can. It is Super Pigman here today with another video. And guys, I want to say a big thank you for hitting 200 subs. Now, what I'm thinking, what I'll do is this is going to be for, the next video that I'm going to upload. You guys just drop questions down in the comments and ask me anything you want about lore, and I will include it in my next video. Instead of doing just a specific lore thing, I'll answer all the questions you guys have about the lore. And I feel like this would be something really appropriate to do because I don't really know what else to do for a 200 thank you subscribers video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that because I know you guys all love Kenshi lore. And yeah, so let's get right into this video. So today we're going to be talking about why there is other continents in Kenshi and where they are. So now we know Kenshi is a pretty small map. It's only, I think, 1,600 kilometers of map that you can actually run around on, which is actually really small. Now there are ports in the Great Desert that are named ports, and I know that there was old dialogue about them, but that there's no more dialogue like when you cross over by them. But I think these ports could have been used by, earlier UC and stuff like that. But let's talk about the continents and its relevance, why the ports are relevant. So we all know that the hive got here through the boats. That's how we know the hive got here. And we pretty much traveled from across the ocean. Nobody knows when this exactly happened, but it must have been during, it was after the fall of the Second Empire. So it must have been in a dark age type of thing. But the hive come over here from this continent. Now we know from them coming over here what we can expect their species to look like, pretty much, and all of their features, because we don't really know if there's humans on that side of the world, because okay, so let's be clear, we don't know what the name of the moon is that we play on. We do know what the landmass we call it is Kenshi. That's the landmass that we play on. So we don't know the name of the other continents and stuff like that. But I want to talk to you guys about why this is a real possibility of there being 2 or 3 continents. Now, we all know the Great Extinction happened, right? So, the Great Extinction is kind of something that happened 10 to 15,000 years ago. There isn't really an actual date, and a lot of it's so old that pretty much a lot of it is legend. So, you don't know what's real or what's fake, or, the in-between stuff. So, you have to take into account that maybe during this time, when the first empire was all fully formed and everything, that maybe, just maybe, all the continents were connected. Now I say this because the map of Kenshi kind of looks like a puzzle piece too. It kind of just looks like a puzzle piece. That's what the landmass looks like, and we don't know which side. Honestly don't know which side connected, but there's a reason why Pangea was such a bad thing. Because this is what I think caused the first extinction personally, is that maybe something like Pangea happened on the moon. Now, I don't know if the moon has erosion and stuff like that present there, but it could be because it's terraformed and everything. But I think that maybe what caused the Great Extinction was something like Pangea, where, Pangea was good and all, connected to everything, but it was really bad for the ocean. Because when the ocean starts to set still, that means the salt in the ocean stops moving, and it creates toxicity in the ocean because now the salt levels are getting higher and higher concentrations. And this is really bad because a lot of salt can be toxic to any marine life. And something like this happened in human history. It wiped out 96% of all ocean. I forgot what extinction it was called. I think it was also the first extinction or first major extinction. I'm not sure though. Don't quote me on that. And then, almost 99% of land animals died from that too. So this is what happened in the world, right? World history type of thing. But for something like that to take place on Kenshi, I think is a sure possibility, because you think about it, the waters look like they move on the shoreline and everything. And maybe, just maybe, the devs might add in more playable parts to the map. It might be DLC, we don't know yet. But I do think that there are multiple continents. because Kenshi just looks like it's a puzzle piece for a different landmass. And we do know that the hive came from a different continent. Now, what is on the continent and what its shape is, you can assume that maybe this continent, maybe one of them, isn't in bad shape and it's just fully flourished with everything of life and all that good stuff. You know, it looks like it was completely untouched by humankind, and maybe the other one looks more like a hive area where it's maybe like rural and all that stuff, but you know, it's pretty nice and tidy there, and it just looks nice, you know. But we don't know for sure. We don't know why exactly the hive came over here. We do know that the southern hive kind of maybe came from the south, but we only call them southern hive because they're settled in the south, right? And then you got the western hive that's settled in the west and all that good stuff. But to be honest, guys, we never knew why the hive came to us, and we can only theorize that maybe their continent was getting destroyed by maybe wars between the different hives and all that stuff. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this little nice bit of lore slash news, I guess. Lore slash news, that's what we'll call it. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember to leave a like, subscribe. We're on our way to 500 subs, guys. I guess that's the new goal now. Peace.